about to embark on the P&O Ventura. I am just parked at the Ibis and Novotel Hotel. Very good value, 12 nights for about £48, if anyone's curious. And I think it's about a 10-minute walk from here to the Mayflower terminal where we're at. So this is the car park. I'm parked just in there somewhere. There's the hotels. And I'm just going to sneak through here to walk to the Mayflower terminal. I've already dropped my wife off. Very helpful over at the terminal. Very busy around here. Hopefully I don't get run over. Just navigated the road and I'm about to head through into Dock Gate 10 at Port of Southampton. So I've come from just over there. I'm walking across up to Ventura, which I'll show you in a minute. We're now in the docks. Over there you can just see the Iona ship, P&O Iona. And we're walking down here past a whole load of car storage areas, and in a moment we shall see Ventura. Right, I just walked about 10 minutes and just coming up to the terminal now. There's Ventura. So actually, right, nice day. Not too hot. Well, it's not hot, it's quite cool actually. Don't know why I said hot. But it's nice and calm, no wind. There's a coach load arriving to go on the ship. We've heard one coach broke down at Keel Services, which isn't great. But anyway, looking forward to getting on the ship. There he is. It's our first morning at sea and we're off the northwestern tip of France, and we're about to head into the Bay of Biscay. It's starting to get a bit rough, expecting 5-metre swells this afternoon, so that'll be interesting. I can handle this. Cheryl's taken a seasickness pill just in case. It's certainly starting to look a bit interesting out here as we head into the Bay of Biscay. White caps. Ship's rocking around a bit. Drizzly. But the weather will get better. Can't go out that way right now. But the bridge down there, it's getting a bit rough. But over there somewhere is the coast of France. I don't think many people will be swimming in that today. I suppose trampolining is an option, but definitely a bit of a blustery day. This pool is covered and they can retract that roof. Buffet's still going. Might pick up a cup of coffee actually. We're just testing the emergency systems that didn't work yesterday. And that's a view that I always love, looking at the back of the ship, or the stern or aft of the ship, seeing the wake, even though it's a bit rainy today. Such of the Titanic going on here. Does look like, as my father describes, as a block of flats, but it's actually not as bad as you would think.
And this leaves us with 490 nautical miles to steam until our arrival. There you go, on 14. Our current position is 48 degrees 55 minutes north, 4 degrees 44 minutes west. And proceeding as we are at our stately and sedate pace, we are still in the English Channel, or the Manche, if you prefer. Indeed, my watch partner, who lives in Devon, is insistent that if it weren't for all the mist, he'd be able to see his house from here. Tall tales aside, we are now 63 nautical miles from the Isle du Champ, which lies shrouded in rain-flecked mystery, south-west by south, out on our port side. The island, which is the westernmost part of metropolitan France, marks the channel approaches and is well known in both maritime history and literature. It is named in the sea shanty, Spanish ladies, in the stanza, "We'll rant and we'll roar like true British sailors, we'll rant and we'll roar across the salt seas, until we strike soundings in the channel of old England from Ushant to Scilly." 'Tis 35 leagues. That sounds like a bad case of the channels to me. And moving on from the divisive issue of sea shanties, it is also mentioned in Rudyard Kipling's poem Anchor Song. "Roll down to Brest with the old red ensign over us, carry on and thrash her out with all she'll stand. Well, fare you well." And it's Ushant slams the door on us, whirling like a windmill through the dirty scud to lee, till the last flicker goes from the tumbling water rose. It's not just poetry, but prose too, for if any of you have ever picked up a Patrick O'Brian novel, you won't have managed to flick through many pages before coming across Ushant in the adventures of Jack Aubrey and Stephen Maturin. Cracking books. In the spirit of the old alliance, the island also has close connections with Scotland, and even has its own tartan and a Scottish book festival. So if you're looking to find a Frenchman dressed as a Scotsman reading Complicity by Ian Banks in translation, then you know where to go. Turning to the weather, it's cheerful enough for the North Atlantic in the middle of November. Near gale winds carry light rain from the southwest, and we're riding into moderate seas and a moderate swell. It is, however, given our southwesterly course, all on the head, and therefore going is steady enough to be comfortable. The current front is due to pass to the north of us, so we are expecting conditions to improve as we progress further south. That's all from us here on the bridge, and I hope you have a very enjoyable Sunday at sea here on board Ventura. Thank you.
Up there is what they call the clamshell. Can't go there today, it's too windy, but it's literally the bow of the ship, and it's like a little slit, I suppose you could call it, at the bow of the ship. So we're going to come here tonight for dinner, I think. Looks lovely. And it's all starting to get a bit Christmassy. My work colleague Toya is going to love it. I'll show the Christmas tree in a minute. Just try and navigate the stairs without falling down them. Here we go, there's the Christmas tree.